Hello everyone. Today I'm going to take up the topic of organizational appraisal, which is one of the last unit of strategic management. The question that arises with the topic that what is organizational appraisal? When we talk about organizational appraisal, it means that it is a procedure in which monitoring of organizational's internal environment is being done with an objective to spot the weakness and the strength of an organization so as the organization is able to utilize its strength in achieving the goal of the organization. With this procedure of identifying the strength and weakness, organization is able to spot its core competency, which later on helps to take advantage of the opportunities and be aware of the threats which are there in the environment. There comes the concept of corporate capability factor. Now, what is it? When you say corporate capability factor, it is the potential of a company to use its strength and weakness with the purpose of taking the advantage of the opportunities which are there in the environment, identify the threats in the external environment. Now, these corporate capability factor are being considered whenever planning, organizing, directing, staffing and controlling is being done by the general management. And even these factors are being taken care whenever the various departments are framing their strategies. Now the question arises how and when. The corporate capability factors in general we'll take one by one. First is the planning. What is planning all about? A planning is a bridge which tries to fill the gap between where an organization wants itself and where the organization is presently working. To fill that gap, organization has to take care of certain things. How? By taking care of the organization structure, recruiting the right people at the right place at the right time to time, motivating the people who are working for the organization. Effective leadership plays a very crucial and important role whenever a planning is being taken care of. And at the end, standard of controls are to be mentioned so that whenever people are performing, they know what are the criteria they need to meet. Then is organizing. When you talk of organizing, it is a structure and a process which helps the human beings to allocate the various tasks within the group and establish a relationship so that whoever is a part of that particular groups identify, work according to the organization's common objective. Whenever organization functions is being said, it takes care that positions on the jobs, combining jobs to form departments and bringing relationship among departments are being taken care of. Jobs are analyzed. How? They are analyzed on the criteria of the task, position, duties and responsibilities which are being given to that particular person who is handling that particular job. Then comes staffing. It is one of the integral part of a personnel management. It helps in planning, organizing, directing, controlling and procuring the people so that whoever is a part of the organization can contribute not only towards the individual growth but also for the organizational growth, and at the end helps in achieving the social goals which every organization look up to. Then is directing. It is the logical function about planning, organizing, and staffing. The basic function of management is to motivate, command, lead, and activate people. Controlling is also one of the important things which are being taken by the general management. When you talk of controlling, it takes those activity which shows the actual performance of the people who are working in the organization are working in accordance to the planned standard performance set by the organization. Whenever controlling activity is being set, these four tasks are being taken care of in a way that firstly performance standards are being established, then the actual performance of the people are being recorded, are being measured. The recorded actual performance of the people are then being compared with the established performance standards. Then at the end, a corrective action is being taken if it is being found by the organization, by the manager, that the people who are working in the organization are deviating from the standard which is being delivered to the people. At the right time, a corrective action is being taken so that the performance don't deviate from their goals. The functional areas of corporate functions are in the departments of finance, human resource, research and development. When you talk of corporate capability in marketing, it has been defined as a human activity determined and directing to satisfy the need and wants through exchange process. As we know that marketing is a very crucial segment in today's competitive environment. So for marketing, these basic 9 functions are being taken care of so as the corporate capability is being delivered and is being taken care of by the organization. When these 9 functions of marketing, which are customer analysis, buying, selling, product and service planning, price planning, distribution, marketing research, opportunity analysis and social responsibility are being done, a checklist is being done by the team in a way by performing audit in a way that whatever work is being done in the field are being done in accordance with the standard which are being mentioned or the strategy which is being mentioned by the organization. Then there is a financial management, corporate capability. Finance, which is the backbone of every organization. It is important to take care of that. The best measure of a company's competitive position and overall attractiveness to an investor is its company's financial position. It is but obvious that any investor would invest in a company where they are able to get authentication that their returns would be in a proper channel and in a very profitable way. By determining an organization's financial strength and weakness, it is very important to formulate in strategies. So basic decisions which are being taken in the finance department is in terms of the investment decisions, what finances are being given in what particular department, The financial ratios are being calculated in a very proper way so that it gives a proper feedback and a proper picture of the company's profitability, corporate capability, financial management, a checklist in the terms of the liquidity, the leverages, the activities, and the profitability and growth are being taken care of. Then the corporate capability in the production and operational management. It consists of 5 decisions. Whenever we talk of production and operational management, these 5 areas are to be taken care of. First is the process, but obvious, the design of the physical production system. The specific decisions which are included is in the terms of the technology which the organization has opted, the facility outlet, the process flow analysis, the location of the facility, the process control, the transportation analysis. These are the things which are to be taken care whenever the CCF is being taken care in the production and operational management. The question that arises is, are facilities located efficiently? Are they designed effectively that whenever a demand is being generated, it will be able to fulfill those demands at the time in a proper way? Should an organization be integrated in the forward and backward to great extent? The transportation costs which are being taken by the organization, are they justifiable? The technology which is being used by the organization, is it appropriate, updated? Is the effective and efficient flow of operation there so that the inputs are being converted in a very proper way in outputs? Is the product or service made to order or to the stock or both? After process comes the capacity. Capacity is the optimum output level for the organization, not too much and not too little. It means that whatever the capacity of an organization is, it is to be utilized in the optimum way. Neither it is overburdened, neither it is to be underutilized. So for that capacity calculation, it is very necessary that a proper forecasting analysis is being to be done. Facility planning, aggregate planning has to be done, scheduling, capacity planning, queuing analysis, all these things are to be taken care of. The question that comes when we are talking of capacity analysis is the overall demand for the product or services on regular basis. The forecasting is to be done in a very proper way. Economies of scale are being achieved or not is to be taken care of. Are the warehouses located in a very proper way? Are the number of factories or warehouses very much appropriate as per the need and the requirement of the demand in the market? Is the size of the factories proper? The cost which is being determined through planning, are they minimized or not? Are loading, scheduling, dispatching activities performed effectively? Are the demands being matched uniformly? Are the proper production control systems being put by the organization in an effective and an efficient way? Then after capacity comes the inventory. How much level of raw material, work in progress, finished goods are to be maintained by an organization is to be taken care of. For this sort of decision, it has been taken care of. The decisions which are to be taken care of are what to order, when to order, how much to order, and material handling. Have the cost of production or buying needed inventories? It is to be examined in a very, very effective way. Have inventory carrying costs been determined? every activity, every step in the production of a good have a cost for an organization. So, how to minimize the cost is the whole and sole responsibility of the management and a very crucial part of strategy. These are also certain questions which are to be taken care of. Workforce decisions are to be taken care of by managing skilled, unskilled, clerical, managerial level of employees. What work require what sort of human resource is something which is to be taken care by the management. The quality decisions is something very important. It should be taken care that the high quality standards are being taken up while doing the production. So at the end, whenever a product is being manufactured, a customer is totally satisfied with the quality the consumer is using. So for that, quality control, sampling, testing, quality assurance, all these things are to be taken care of. Human resource is something which plays a very important role in building and developing an organization. The difference between two organizations is on the basis of the competencies in terms of the difference in the capacities of the human resources. It is complemented, then management of any other resource would excel in the strategy being planned in deliverance. So the basic function of human resource management is proper employment, recruitment, development, right compensation, have a proper human relation and industrial relation. Thank you very much.